pam pam. I like the way I'm feeling now. Don't come use your reggae, block my views and reading now. No, 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 no. I like the way I'm feeling now. Because it gets rocky with the vex me, but right now I'm chilling now. Nothing fit to stress. Okay, you want your daughter. Trust me.
So I step out, all white, can't stay. What you want? Rosé, champagne, good that, big bag, back pain, taking the piss, the only time I can't aim. So we toast to the good life, living every minute to the full, cause I could die. Pull up on the spot, open doors and suicide. Chillin' rent free.
18, let's go. 19, 20. Last Sunday of July, we start with big energy. Throw yourself a party and ask for pride. Take life. So, open doors and suicide. 16 back, and they all by the poolside. Whenever we do intensive exercise, which the Ministry of Health says 30 minutes of intensive exercise, 5 days a week. So aim for 150 minutes of intensive exercise 5 days a week. What is intensive exercise? Exercise that makes you lose your breath. You go out of breath. There's intensive exercise, there's moderate exercise. Moderate exercise is the one that you're slightly out of breath, but you can still sing. So maybe taking a quick walk from Fox Road to let's say where a quick walk from Okigwe Junction to Omongasi Market, a brisk walk. You're out of breath, but you can still sing. You might be gasping in between talking, but you can still sing. In intensive exercise, you're out of breath, you're gasping to talk, you cannot sing. Why is singing important? Because you see that singing requires breath control. So if you're not able to sing, then you have done intensive exercise. Do that 30 minutes 5 days a week. Then there is light exercise. So we talked about intensive, moderate, and now light exercise is more like the stretching, which I did a video about when I was at Nikkei Lake. So if you check on my YouTube page, you will get more information. So the intensive exercises are like intensive exercises: skipping, running, jogging on the spot, HIIT, H-I-I-T, high intensity interval test or something. The ones that make you run out of breath. Those are the intensive exercises. I've given examples. Then the moderate exercise is a fast walk, a brisk walk, or jogging at the spot, or going on the treadmill and putting it at moderate speed or moderate incline. Those are the moderate exercises. Even doing things like squats. Squats also fall in moderate exercise. You might think, but what do squats really do? Remember that the big veins of the leg are in the thigh and the calf. So each time you squat, remember there's a proper way to squat, because if you don't squat properly, you can destroy your knees. So when squatting, like I did in my other video, your knees should be at your hips width, your feet slightly apart, your knees facing forward. You can do whatever you want to do with your hands. Because I tend to struggle with chronic neck pain on my right, I tend to fully abduct my hands, and I try to do, what do you call them? Okay, so this is okay. This is extension. I fully extend my upper limbs because I want to stretch my trapezius muscles and the rotator cuff muscles, which are the deep muscles of the shoulder. I try to fully extend my hand, my upper limb, sorry, because the hand is actually, this is the hand. This is the arm, I believe, and upper arm, I believe, yeah. So I try to fully extend my upper limb, and I abduct. Ab is when you're going away from the body, while adduct is when you're coming close to the body. I've got chronic tension there, so when I fully extend, I'm stretching my extensor muscles of the shoulder, and then I am abducting. I can feel the stretch in my fingers as I do that, and it's a very, very simple and easy way to release the muscles of the trapezius. So I do that at the same time as I'm squatting. So each time you squat, you're squeezing the big veins of the leg, and you're helping with venous return. So that's why we say squats are very good, not only in toning the muscles of the calf and the muscles of the thigh, they also help in blood flow return to the heart. And that's why most times when you've done with squatting, you can feel an increase in your heart rate because there has been a great pump of blood, venous return to the blood. So squats are very good for your calf muscles, for your thigh muscles. They also help with strengthening the ligaments around the knees. They are good when you do them well in preventing and also in delaying, in preventing the onset of arthritis, and also in delaying the progression of arthritis. So squats are very, very good. So those ones also count under moderate exercise. Then light intensity exercises, your stretches. I've got a video on stretches. Yoga, depending on the intensity, you can actually have high intensity yoga, Pilates, if they're done at a very relaxed pace. And then if you're somebody who does chair-based exercises or exercises whereby you're lying down, and all these exercises have a role to play. If you're somebody that's very busy and you do a sedentary job, I went for a conference, a health conference, and they said you should not sit down for more than 20 minutes at a stretch. When you sit down for more than 20 to 30 minutes, your body starts releasing inflammatory response substances because we are made to be mobile. You can imagine, why do you think half of our body is legs? Half of our body is legs so that we can walk, so that we can stretch. So if you're in an office environment, you can get up and do some exercises. I've also got a video on 5-minute exercises that you can do at work. I'm going to share them on my WhatsApp stories, and I'm also going to share them on my Instagram stories or Facebook stories, so that we do not have any excuse. We can't give any excuse for not exercising. Most offices should have an exercise-friendly policy. I don't mean that everybody should stand up and start doing star jumps. Although, even though I was told in my clinic by one of the health professionals, gurus I went to, she said, in your clinic, after you've seen like 3 patients, because my consultation times are 10 minutes per patient. So 10 minutes per patient, 3 patients, that is 30 minutes. Before you call the next one, get up and do some star jumps. When you do exercise, even as simple as star jumps, what you have done is you have released dopamine, which is a feel-good hormone. You also release serotonin, which is the hormone that helps to keep you happy and bright. So you can do 5-minute exercises. I will share the link in my bio. And it's not just for you to go and subscribe to my channel and like and share and comment. Please, these exercises I have shared are for us to practice them. Make them part of our daily life. At work, you can decide to use the staircase instead of using the lift. Now that fuel has gone up so much, it's not a good thing. But I always say, let us try to see the bright side. If your office is somewhere that you know you can walk, then walk. You know, who cares? Everybody's like, hey, she does not have a car, she's walking. Look, exercise is the investment you're giving yourself. Those that want to keep on, you know, that's their business. You have your own life to live. You know why you're doing exercise. And it's very important if there's a strong family history of chronic diseases like diabetes, hypertension, hypercholesterolemia, because they are genetic contributors to a person inheriting these conditions. If they are in your family already, that's the more reason why you have to exercise, to even prevent it. I say exercise is the gift that keeps on giving. So you can just spend 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and if you're doing 10 minutes, you can do 10 minutes because it's supposed to be 150 minutes. So 30 minutes over 5 days, that's 150. You can divide it into maybe 15 minutes over 10 sessions. Find what works for you, but at least aim for at least maybe let's say 140 to 150 minutes of exercise. You can do more if you feel like, but then you can also put in moderate exercise, you can put in light exercises. Let us prevent, because most of these chronic diseases are managed lifelong. When I see people that start their antihypertensive medication and they stop because they are feeling better, you do not stop until your doctor has monitored your blood pressure for a period of time and your doctor has said that you can stop because your blood pressure is low. Same thing with diabetes. You do not just stop your insulin, you do not just stop your metformin, you don't just stop your glycoside or your canagliflozin or pioglitazone. You don't just stop them because you're feeling better. No, these are chronic diseases. They are not like the acute diseases like malaria or skin infections that you treat for a while and stop. That's why they are acute. You treat them and stop. But for chronic, they are managed over time. Same thing with cholesterol. Same thing with atrial fibrillation, where the heart is beating irregularly. I have done videos on all of these conditions on my YouTube channel in English, in Igbo, and in Pidgin. If you need any clarification or if you need me to do any further videos on any condition, please send me a DM. I will try my best while I'm on holiday to do as much education as possible. Yesterday was World Hepatitis Day. I'm going to do a video on hepatitis, which in Igbo is infection of the liver, which is Oria Imeju. The liver is on this side, but sometimes I ask me where's your liver. Somebody has told me once the liver is here. I'll have to do the video first by doing an introductory anatomy lecture on the body organs in Igbo, so that whenever I'm teaching, because I've noticed that when I teach, some people don't even know where these organs are. They may know the English words for them, but they don't know the anatomy. The anatomy has to be taught in Igbo so that our people can understand and can relate to what I'm saying. So I hope to see you all in my next video, which I'm hoping to upload tomorrow. So today is for exercise. Do your exercise, and then tomorrow we'll get talking about hepatitis, what causes it, the different types of hepatitis, how to prevent them, and when you should seek treatment. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, stay groovy, love your culture, embrace yourself. Bye bye, Soprano Doctor. Thank you.